Hey, Pete Staggy here from B2B Clarity. Lead generation is at the top of the list for a lot of businesses when it comes to marketing. It's also one of the most difficult things to do well. Here are 3 things you can do to make your lead generation campaigns work harder for your business. The first thing is don't try to do too much with a single marketing tactic. There are actually 2 steps when it comes to creating leads. One is awareness campaigns that help them understand who you are and what you do. I spoke about that in another video. The second step is for those people that know who you are, when they're ready to discuss buying or do research, they show interest. They raise their hand. They tell you that they want to learn more. Too often, businesses try to do both the awareness and the interest motion in a single tactic. And that often results in a watered down tactic, and it doesn't engage your prospects the way you need to, and you don't get the leads from that you really need. Second thing to keep in mind, start with how your customer is going to respond to your tactics. Focus on creating tactics that will appeal to them and see how they will be telling you that they're interested. Too often, businesses start with their internal funnel view and focus on how to create an SQL and an MQL or whatever other stage or metric they have inside, rather than starting with what the customer is going to tell them and then translating that into their internal metrics. And that response that comes from the customer, that interest, is going to be 2 forms. It's going to be active and passive. Active interest, things like white paper downloads, website contact forms being filled out, or demo requests, that's a strong signal that they want to engage further, and it requires a pretty strong response from you. There's also passive interest, though, things like newsletter subscriptions or social likes or website visits that are just a starting place. They may want to start to learn more, and you have to be careful not to come on too strong with those signs of interest or scare them away. So now, as you choose your tactics, of all the things you could do, make sure that you choose some that will generate active interest and some that will generate passive interest. You want a portfolio. And then, very important, create a response plan for both active interest and passive interest. Think those through, document them so everyone on the team knows what the next step is when that customer raises their hand, either actively or passively, and you can respond to them appropriately and consistently. All of these steps together will help you to change your campaigns from being very tactical, siloed actions to progressing that customer conversation and creating more leads and ultimately more revenue for your business. I would love to talk more about this with you. I hope you reach out on LinkedIn or on my website.